Me. Yo, what's up, Mighty? And Jin, what's up? Okay, so let's go through the cast here. Let's pinpoint every no-brainer move that lets you bypass the neutral king. Okay, let's go from here. Akuma? He doesn't have... I would say maybe his Standing Fierce. It's the one that is most close to it. And his Jump in Fireball, that's like his way of the no-brainer approach. Well, then he deserved it then, Rotbach. Yo, what's up, Blood Oni? How do you keep your sanity with input lag? That's not the only thing that threatens your sanity in this game. You just have to practice your patience like a bitch. And Alex? Alex has Standing Heavy Kick, that's his no-brainer move. Rashid has Crouching Heavy Punch, that's his no-brainer. Mika has... she actually doesn't really have it now. She had Crouching Fierce before, and they nerfed that a lot, so she doesn't have that. And the Standing Heavy Kick... I'm not sure what to think of it. Like, when you don't charge the Standing Heavy Kick, it's like -2 then, isn't it? Anyway, it's still really easy to stuff that. It's really easy to stuff that, so that's not a no-brainer either. So she actually doesn't have it. She only has like the jump in splash thing. That's like she jumps in and like she does the splash and be like, "Yo, I hope he anti-airs normally because then I will hit him and get Oki." Like that's all. She just is. She's still really stupid when she has you in Oki. That's all. What's up, Director Dead? I do not know about anything about Colleen's commands. Okay, Chun-Li. Here's why I think Chun-Li is fine and wasn't that unfair before, because she doesn't have a no-brainer thing. Air legs was kind of a no-brainer move before, when it was plus, but they nerfed that, so she is totally fine. Ryu is also totally fine for the most part. This jumping light kick was nerfed, I think, so that is not as threatening, and his crush counter normal, the Standing Heavy Kick, is really good, but it doesn't hit crouching. So you can crouch it and easily sweep it, you know? So that's not a no-brainer either, so Ryu's fine. Ken, he's not fine. He has Standing Heavy Kick, it just hits everything, gives him corner carry. Not cool. Cammy is fine. She is top tier, but she doesn't have like a move like this. She only has her dive kicks to approach like kind of brainless, but she has to space them because they are more minus now, so it's not like she can just do it how she wants. The only no-brainer move is like her V-trigger Spiral Arrow, but she only has 2 of those, or 1 even. So that's like, she's fine. She's really strong, but she's not brain dead. I really don't think she is. She's fine. Ken is not fine. No, he's not. Vega doesn't really have anything, but EX Barcelona, sometimes kind of a no-brainer, but you can, for the most part, handle it, I feel. So it's not like, it's kind of on the margin, but he's fine, he's fine. Nikali has Standing Heavy Kick. Also the kind of crush counter Futsu normals that just gets him Oki and corner carry off nothing. Guile. He is just, to me, it's only the light V-skill boom that is not fine. It's like when you're full screen to Guile, and he does that light V-skill boom with the 2 hits that travels really slowly and has this really good walk speed to just walk after it and control everything, that's his no-brainer. Aside from that, he's fine. Oh, upside down kick is not a no-brainer. It's not. It's a decent frame trap normal, but it's not as good as you think. It's -2, and yes, it does go over grabs, but Standing Fierce? Don't you mean the forward Fierce? because they rarely do standing fears in neutral. Urien has EX Tackle and standing fears and EX Headbutt Whiffs. That's 3 no-brainer moves to me. Upside down kick is totally fine. It's a totally fine move. Balrog, he has standing heavy kick. He has the EX rush low that is so quick that you can't, like, even if you block it, you don't get your block because of the input delay, which sucks, and you get corner carried. What about his dive kick? Do you mean Akali's? Or Urien's knee drop? Yeah, the knee drops can be kind of BS, yeah. They can. The EX one, yeah. That's what everyone says, Rotba. Just because you can meaty and still block doesn't make EX Headbutt fine. Like, not at all. You can do that, yes, but that doesn't change that much, really. It really doesn't. Okay. Fang. Fang. He doesn't have anything brain dead to me. He doesn't. Dhalsim, he has slides. Even though they are often minus, they are still bullshit because they just, like, avoid everything. It avoids stuff it really shouldn't avoid. I'll fucking show you something. I'm fucking gonna show you something after this. After we gone through this. Yeah, Rotba, but it tends to become predictable when you think, you know? And then you can just, like, back off, not do it, block it, and then do the EX Headbutt, and you always hit them, like, basically. I'm not gonna talk about this more. Birdie is kind of fine. It's just his standing heavy kick crush counter can be kind of no-brainy. And his V-skill. His V-skill is the craziest ever. His V-skill is brainless. But the thing that makes it okay is that he kind of has to do it when he has you knocked down and you're on the other side of the screen, so it can just... so you can't punish him for it. Because most people can punish him somehow. Most characters. If he just does V-skill, you can pretty much punish him in some way. It's not the same for Guile. His light V-skill move, he can, like, be... he can choose to not throw the V-skill boom to be safe and then, like, flash kick you and stuff. And there's a projectile in front of him very quickly, so you can't really, like, you can't punish it in the same way. Oh, yeah. Birdie's V-trigger Bullhead. EX Bullhead. That's a total no-brainer. Total no-brainer. It's like EX Tackle, but it has armor on the first frame. Or is it first frame? Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. I know the slides are punishable, Teapot, but they still, like, just totally fuck stuff up all the time. I've been streaming for an hour. Yeah, Victor, there is, like, no scene for that game in Sweden, sadly. Okay, Bison. I would argue that his standing fierce, the whoom, like the spinny thing, it doesn't crush counter, but it's really good, like, to fish with. Oh, and EX Devil's Reverse. Those two. That's his no-brainers. Standing heavy kick is very strong, but it doesn't have the sick hurt box in neutral, I feel. Like, I haven't experienced that, at least. We'll have to start one, yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Hey, what's up, Hiryoku? Well done in the tournament, my man. So sick, man. Yo, 125 plus viewers. That's so crazy. Wow. Thanks, guys. Okay, so... Nash. He used to have one no-brainer thing. and that was doing EX boom, the V-trigger, teleport, sandwich kind of setup, you know, when you like just had to block the other direction. But they nerfed it by doing something. I don't know what it is, like if it's the screen freeze or what it is, but the EX boom doesn't, like, it hits earlier now, so when you do it close up into V-trigger, it still hits on the same side. Like, you have to be on, let's say, like Nash's forward medium kick, the Sobot thing. If you're in that distance and do EX boom into V-trigger, that's where the mix-up works. But if you're any closer than that, it will always hit in front. So that is killed in that way. And I'm fine with that. I think that was a very good way to nerf his bullshit. But then now the game is built in this way that you end up so far behind the whole cast if you don't have a no-brainer thing. If you don't have bullshit, you kind of need to have it to keep up. But I feel they should take away all the bullshit, but I have a strong feeling they won't do that, sadly. Yo, Robin, what's up? Laura? Oh, oops, Karen? I would be so fine with Karen. I love this character. It's just her standing heavy kick that ruins everything. As people say, yes, you can jump it. You can jump heavy normals, yes, for the most part, but it's still a normal with crush counter, with a crazy good hurt box, really, really, really hard to whiff punish, and with input lag with it, it's like it gets even sillier, you know, and. I don't think it's fair, really, that you'd have to, like, when you're playing the footsie game, that you like, you read with a jump to play footsies. It's not like you can react to the heavy kick and jump forward. Like, no way. I could not do that. So you have to read it, kind of. Like, oh, play footsies and then jump, and hopefully she will do the heavy kick, but she might not. And, you know, her sweep is fine. It's just like Nash sweep. You can just, if you space it right, if you space it well, you get a reward for that. That's totally fine. That's the nicest kind of sweep, in my opinion. And the reward of hitting one sweep is not anywhere near as big as hitting a crush counter heavy kick. Finn McCoolio, I would choose to be Dutch. Hey Pizza. You wish her flip kick did an anti-air? What's her flip kick? What the hell's Karen's flip kick? Yo, what's up, Eves? Eves? It's a PS3 controller. How do you punish Karen's sweeps? If she spaces them perfectly, you can't. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, I'd definitely be Dutch if I wasn't Swedish and had to choose. I'd definitely go Dutch. Okay, Zangief? I used to think his V-skill was a bit brainless, but it's not anymore because of the Grey Life. So I think Geef is totally fine. He's totally fine. It's not about weeds. How many languages do I speak? 2. English and Swedish. I can pronounce a lot of languages. I have good knowledge in German. I studied French in elementary school, or high elementary school, or whatever. What's up, Cheese55 and Lemonade? Still, boss, I would take the ice cream. Laura has her standing heavy kick. It's not the... It's slightly worse, hurt box wise, than the, let's say, Ken's stating heavy kick, I feel. So it's slightly easier to whiff punish it than others, but the reward of it is just like way too high still. I really hate the whole crush counter in footsies aspect. I really hate it, because the reward is just too insane. So that's the no-brainer for her, to me. Other than that, her Fierce? There's something with her Fierce footsies, like both standing and crouching. They're really good, but also the crouching one is kind of stubby. I'm not sure. They are like on the margin, but I don't like that. I'm not sure I think the standing Fierce should crush counter. I don't think it should. Not really. Or it could do that and only be good for frame trapping and not for footsies. But I feel it's mainly her standing heavy kick that's the no-brainer move. Other than that, it's just like her crazy Oki that ruins her. She's like so unfair. Really unfair character. Okay, Ibuki. Forward heavy kick is her no-brainer, and EX Kunai. Fucking EX Kunai just... It's like an EX fucking dive kick. She just gets plus and dashes in and does stuff. Like, what the hell is that? I don't know if there's like some kind of counter to that, but I have not found it. But that and forward heavy kick. And forward heavy kick crush counters, goes through fireballs and recovers really quickly. So dealing with that move is like really, really hard. So yeah, forward heavy kick and the EX Kunai, both grounded and airborne. Juri, I was fine with Juri until I saw her standing heavy kick, the one where she like hops. I am gonna answer still, Buzz. I'm just getting done here. I will answer you. I feel like her the heavy kick hop thing is too hard to whiff punish. I think in footsies it should be possible to whiff punish every normal. It shouldn't be like about... You really think so? You really think you can whiff punish it easily? If you walk out of range, yeah. But like hitting her like when she's in the air, if you're close to her, I feel like that's impossible. I'm not sure. What's up, EM and non-stop? They nerfed the recovery on whiff on Ibuki? Maybe, but it's still really quick though. I feel like still really quick recovery on that. And you have to be out of range. If you're not out of range, there's nothing you can do. You just have to block it, right? If you press a button, you die. I might have the wrong mentality about with punishing. Like, there seems to be this phenomenon that with heavy buttons you should like get into a close range and block it and punish it on block. That seems to be the thing about these so-called no-brainer crush counter normals. It's just that it might just be that I play Nash and I can't walk up because I have no walk speed. If I had walk speed, maybe I could make more use out of that. I just wish that these really, really rewarding normals had like slightly worse hurt boxes, so it was actually like possible to hit them while their move is active. The way it is now, it's impossible to hit them while they have active frames out, I feel. You have to wait until the active frames are over and then punish it. And that's, like, yeah, a classic whiff punish. But with mediums, you can hit them while they're active. And with the crush counter heavies, you can basically never do that. That's why I don't like them. It's like the active frames are just right in front of the hurt box. Pretty much. Anyway, just want to show you this funny thing. And I'm still that Daddy is a better player than Jimmy. But not a better person. So how are you guys today? How was your weekend? I still have weekend. I'm free tomorrow. Yay! Yo, what's up, Captain Cox? I forgot to answer. I think that was really weird. I was not expecting him to get second. At all. Sup, oof? Safe overhead in this game, so good. I'm used to overheads being safe. Like, they were safe in Street Fighter 4. But sweeps were pretty much safe in Street Fighter 4 too. That was totally weird. Totally weird. Seven hours? Oh, you suck, man. Or was it your first playthrough? Oh yeah, you said you hadn't played Super Metroid. Sneer for water, yes, exactly. It would be simpler to do that, yeah. I would not prefer that they do that, but it's simpler, and that's probably what they will do. I don't know. But I feel like you have to have a no-brainer approach move like that to keep up with the 2/3 of the cast. That's one of the bigger problems I see in this game. Okay, guys, watch this. This is so ridiculous. I hate this. Oh. Okay, watch. Huh? What? Yeah, EM. If you have walk speed and can walk out of range, Gorkin sweep is 0 on block. What the fuck? And it's like the fastest sweep. What the hell is that's broken? Okay, now watch this.
Capcom Cup only has 32 entrants, but that's definitely a fucking major, right? So it's not
fucking host. I hate that. I hate when someone hosts someone and it starts like when it's paused. But guys, do you see this? This is the dumbest shit ever. This really should not be. Like, okay. Same thing if I face Chun-Li. I'm sure it's the same thing if Birdie does his slide. Okay, now I'm gonna play some ranked. What's up, Kid9? What the hell are we listening to? And how the hell has this been on for 6 minutes? What the fuck?